Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl BerryFae. Today I am juicing for the very first time. I got my fruits and vegetables from Aldi. However, the next time I do juice, I'm probably going to go to like a smaller farmer's market because I spent about $70 on all this. This juicer is from Amazon. It was about $84 with a $20 off coupon. Y'all, I love it so much just from the first 2 weeks of having it. It's very aesthetic. It matches my other appliances with the white. It also comes in black. If you are wondering, I will make sure I link this down below. Again, it was only $84 with a coupon. So unboxing and assembly was quite easy. Literally just put the pieces together. I didn't really have to look at the manual too much. So that was really a plus for me. So I decided my first juice was going to be something berry related because I am BerryFae after all. You see I got my strawberry shirt on, yeah. So I decided to go with raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries. Now, after doing some research, I realized that I probably should have did something extra with this, but I'll get to that in a second. But anyways, I'm washing my berries with baking soda and some cold water, and I'm letting that soak for about 5 minutes before I put it in the juicer. Now for the strawberries, originally I was pulling off the green leaves because I didn't want anything leafy to get stuck in it. And I think that was a smart idea. Side note, this ebook that I am looking at is actually from my big sister, Juicing with Juju. She started juicing about a year ago and I followed some of her recipes in the last 2 weeks of me juicing. So if you are a copy of this ebook, I will leave the link down below. It just has some really nice smoothie and juicing recipes, especially for beginners. So here I am juicing my berries. You guys, I was super excited. This is how the juicer sounds. So it may sound a little bit louder on camera, but it's actually not that loud in person, which I was really very particular about. I definitely am the type of person who will read the reviews. I did not want something extra noisy, and so I'm glad I found this one. I would say within 5 minutes, I was done juicing all of the berries. Now, this is where I messed up. I went ahead and just drank it straight like this. The next time I do anything that's related to berries, I am going to make sure I use a strainer. It was kind of like a no-brainer, but I also forgot because this is my first time actually juicing. It was a lot of pulp, and it more so came out as the consistency of a smoothie rather than a juice, which I did not really particularly like, but I also like smoothies. So it was like a literally a berry smoothie. I added a hint of honey because it was quite tart, but this is healthy juices. I'm not trying to, make them sweet or add sugar. So yeah, it was very sour, but then again, it was good. That's honey that you see on the straw, but it was pleasant. Next time, again, strain your berries. This is what the pumice remains look like. If I had a garden, I would definitely put this in my garden. Now, let's talk about cleaning. So all I really did, because I juiced immediately again after this, is rinse every part of it out. I took apart the 2 pieces and water did most of the trick. I need to get a little stopper for my drain because I don't want all these fruits and stuff going down the drain. I need to get a little stopper that I can use to trash the remains, but I just untwisted it and rinsed everything out. Now, there was a tiny bit of a problem. You guys won't be able to see it on this video, but you'll see it in the next one. The flap that literally pushes the juice down, it's on that clear side that doesn't have the stopper. It was some tiny gunks of red that was stuck in there. Now, they did come with a brush, but the brush really didn't it was pushing the product more into the juicer part instead of out. So that was my only discrepancy, and I'm still struggling right now to get that out. So until I find a tool that really will get it out and not push it back in, then yeah. But you guys will see that in the next vlog. I can't really show it in this one because I didn't notice it was stuck in there until after this video. And for my containers, I got these cups, these glass cups from Amazon. They come with regular tops and a straw top and 4 glass straws, and they're pretty sturdy. They're pretty great. I don't really have complaints about them at all. And they came with a cleaner, a little cleaner sponge as well, which was really nice. But I ended up storing it in the fridge. Juicing tip, you're only supposed to leave juice in the fridge for about 3 days. Anything prior or over that, you need to make sure you're putting in the freezer. Now we're going to move on to this grape apple juice that I made. I use cotton candy grapes. I know I need to be using grapes that have seeds because those are obviously real and organic, but I just needed something sweet. So I used cotton candy grapes and some green apples. And when I tell you, this was a delicious combo. I didn't have to do anything else to this. My husband really loved this one, and the color was so pretty and so nice. The consistency was perfect. I did not have to strain this one as much because the apples went straight through, as well as the grapes. There were hardly anything there was no residue coming out. Like, you can see how clear the water is. Well, not the water, the juice, honey. The juice was very, very clear and very tasty. So this is something I would definitely do again. And yeah, it was delicious. So again, this is my very first time juicing. As you guys can tell, I actually really, really enjoyed this. It was very therapeutic. If you want to start juicing and you are afraid it's going to take too long, just play your favorite show and just get to work. Okay. Prep your produce and your fruit. Chop everything as much as you can. Do not add any seeds to the juicer, like any major seeds, like big core seeds. Like, I didn't do any of the apple cores in there. Y'all, was super excited. It was great. It was a great first juicing day. Everything was beautiful and tasted great. And I can't wait to show you guys what else I come up with in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.